Oh God, it won't be. That'll make sense if you're watching these in order on YouTube. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. We are still in the 2026 Winter Super League. And we have Dialion and his Old World Alliance versus Tector and his Corn. Corn. Someone brought corn. Two of the, let's say, less experienced. I don't like saying it. So I have a problem with this, right? I don't know what to use. Like, I've heard people say, like, less experienced, but that's regularly not true. Like, if I see someone play badly and I call them less experienced, and then I go look them up and they've played like 2,000 games, they're not less experienced. That's not the words you're looking for. Let's get lower level. Let's go two of the lower level coaches in Super League fighting it out. Jim, I don't know if this is a weird thing I've made up in my head. It almost certainly is. Do you ever want to say Super League in the same accent as Biker Grove? Seeing as you're from that area, it is weird, right there. It's amazing. That's so good. Super League. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It just makes you want to say it. So you should have. Hellboy's gone to play a different game. Could have had Hellboy. Maybe he can do the accent, or just find someone with a really good, strong Geordie accent, and have them like sing the Biker Grove theme tune, but replace the words Biker Grove with Super League. Super League. And that should be the intro all the time. It'd be great. Anyway, back to the setups. Biker Grove is a kids TV show, like an after school TV show. Um, from like the 90s. I think it might have started in the late 80s, but it ran throughout the 90s. Like it ran for like over a decade. Crazy. Similar, like there was a show called Grange Hill that ran before and during it, which was set more in the south. So this one was set in the north, specifically in Newcastle. In fact, in Biker, hence Biker Grove. Yeah, but he doesn't. You're not going to know Ant and Deck either of you if you don't know Biker Grove. That's the point. Um, and two of the characters that were in it for a while went on to become like adult TV hosts, like Ryan Seacrest's, but they always host together as a pairing. Before they did that, they they much like many like TV stars, they did a couple of songs. Yeah, like some rapping, some teenage rapping, uh, which people loved, and then they went on to become huge TV hosts, probably the biggest TV hosts in Britain. And it all started in Biker Grove. Was one of them blind in Biker Grove? Was that one of the storylines? Did Anto Deck go blind? Yeah, Charlie Hunnam was in it. Like I'm saying was because by the time Ant and Dec were in it, I was a bit too late a teen. Like I didn't keep up with it. I did still watch it, but I didn't keep up with it like I would have done. Like early, let's say like 1990, I was already like 14, so I watched it, but I was aging out. Like at that age, I was just starting drinking and going to like slots of fun and stuff. Weirdly, I watched more after school shows like 10 years later than I did when I was the right age. How old were you in 1990, JB? Exactly. So that's why you didn't watch Biker Grove, because it wasn't showing in your dad's ball sack. Oh yeah, this Blood Bowl. That's how interested I was in this game. Just started talking about Biker Grove. Right, so the Slayer's down. We've immediately started rolling loner dice without covering the ball at all. I mean, that's kind of the thing, isn't it? Like, just straight away, like, this guy hasn't moved. The catcher hasn't moved. Are we going to do the pickup and handoff thing? In that case, put the catcher on the ball here or something. This guy can come over and stand on the ball. This guy can stand there to make it more difficult to get to the ball. And then we'll put the blocker behind him or something. Like, you got to do something to protect the ball pickup, right? The Slayer can't move. What you don't do is just immediately roll a loner block. I think this is just regular weather. I think this is already the pitch. Followed up by a big guy block. And now we can't, like, so that should have been the blitz away. This should have been the blitz. Now we're going to roll a blockless loner block to free him up for the blitz. Because he has to get away, right? He can't stay on the LOS. So, and we still haven't moved him. We still haven't moved him. We still haven't moved him. No, we block backwards. So we're leaving him on the oh. There we go. There's the blockless loner block. We still haven't moved him. The ball is completely exposed. This is what I mean, right? Like, this is what happens. So they, I guess I'll put it in this VOD, seeing as this game is going to be useless for Penguin Academy. They just announced like a new thing for Warhammer Blood Bowl, but it's pointless. It's utter rubbish because it's based on ladder again. It's some kind of like, points-based league or whatever to keep track of players. But it's using points earned in ladder and in sprint and in like Arena Cup, which is like 9 rounds of one single elimination knockout. Like it's useless. It's again, it's just being made for specific players. Like it's being made for people like Kopex and Mr. Page, people that spam games in ladder and will be in every cup. Like it's not going to find skillful players. It's going to find Captain No Lifes. So zero interest. And I mean, it'd be good if they'd fix ladder, dump sprint, and then like kept track of it. But why not just have meaningful stats in the actual game? Why are we keeping track of like something outside of the actual game? It's like incredibly easy to run a fucking league. It's so weird. Anyway, this guy didn't lose with his shitty blockless loner block. Another blockless block. Still hasn't covered the ball. Doesn't cover the ball at all. Just goes for the pickup. Nailed it. So he should, like, he won't, but he should have put 2 players in here, used the frenzy to blitz him, and chained the mighty blow up there so you could get a second block on the mighty blow. Moved the guard there, so the block on the mighty blow goes to there and chains the body over, and then if he gets a push on that one, chains up there, and he can hit the mighty blow with the blood spawn as well. It's kind of the play you're supposed to like think about when you're bringing like the frenzy team with you. I'm guessing that's not going to happen at all in this game. Oh, he's just going to blitz the mighty blow with the blood spawn, isn't he? Well, there we go. Good job, man. Why wouldn't you hit the blood spawn with the mighty blow? So you put the guard in, so you put the guard in there, you take this block, then you take this block, and then you mighty blow the blood spawn. Why wouldn't you do that? That seems like a better play, right? You get the mighty blow on the one thing that can murder your team. Or you just 1 in 36 Kaz him. That works too. Team re-rolls that. Why wouldn't he re-roll that? Absolutely irrelevant dodge. Safe moves at some point in the future. Oh, is Jim casting a game right now? Is that where he went? Oh. You're not talking about this game, are you, Ham? Please don't be talking about this game. Wow. This game has been only shit plays. It's like the worst version of OnlyFans. Jesus. Wait, what's wrong with Drea Di Matteo's OnlyFans? Oh. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of those. A bunch of, like, famous women just put, like, you know, bikini shots and stuff on there. And just raked in the cash from, like, lonely dudes. Yeah, it's not her fault. I'd do it too. If I thought I could make money on OnlyFans from like posting pictures of my feet in socks, I would absolutely just be a sock posting maniac. It would just be sock posts all day, every day. That Bloodspawn just took a push instead of a pow. Because he didn't realize that wasn't a real dwarf. Oh no. Right, so the ball is on the thrower. The ball is on the thrower. Why aren't we throwing a pass to the conspicuously, completely free blitzer? And then using him as an assist and blitzing the only guy that can catch him, who's armor 7 and blockless with Mighty Blow, and just potatoing off over here where he can't reach. And then you just get to score and not lose this game. Why aren't we doing that? Bloodspawn has been rubbish. Is the word I was looking for. Rubbish. What's that guy doing? Why did he just run back there? Oh, it's because he's left this open. Okay, never mind. That's why he ran back there. Push is sadly good enough. Oh, he's followed. Okay. Handoff and potato. A full and total baked potato. Nope, he made the screen with a double rush. Oh my days. He unbaked the potato. Oh, he didn't do the rush. Okay, never mind. Still a baked potato. Needs a guard in one of these squares. That'll do. And now the blitz. Oh my god, we're wasting our reroll on this absolutely fucking irrelevant rush. Full pause him anyway, because the world is a just and not at all sad and lonely place. That's a 1 dice. Wait, what? Oh, I thought that was a Slayer for some reason. I blanked on him, my bad. Slayer's over here. Somehow the ball is back on him and he's fine. He's also done that. That's crazy. I mean, he's still getting 2 dice with block or no block, but that's crazy, isn't it? That he could still score. He doesn't, but he could have done. Worst possible scatter. Amazing. Gets a KO. He should base him, right? So that he can't base him. Or go there, maybe. So that they can't blitz him. Oh, never mind, he's just done something else. He's just standing there. Why are you just standing there, man? Oh, well, that's the dub skulls. Oopsie poopsie. Oh god, I keep got my fingers on the wrong keys. Is that not 2 into 1? He's got no rerolls. Is that not just straight 2 into 1? The only way it's 2 into 2 is if he scatters the ball. Which could land in these squares. Next to a dwarf. The ball is completely open right now, and you... What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Well, it wasn't pushes. It's not the play, was it? 1 in 9's the pickup. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't care about this game at all. It's the old 2 kids smashing their toy soldiers together in the garden game. I just don't care. thrower and guard stayed out. I wasn't even looking for the setups. I'm sorry. I'm sure they were awesome. Why are we doing this? Oh my god. Did he just eat that? Yeah, once I stop dying and, whatever, I'll So yeah, obviously the two correct courses of action there, because I don't think one is more particularly correct than the other, is to run over and stand next to the ball and make sure that you double screen so that no one can be pushed onto the ball, and then pick up next turn, or re-roll the rush. I mean, I would have just stood there. I wouldn't even have risked the 1 in 36, because it's also a 1 in 9 pickup that's bad enough as it is, right? You just add in an extra 3% failure state. You might, it's already an 89. So why bother? But you can't do the rush and then just eat the rush fail. Like if that goes in the crowd, there's 2 of 3 directions that are real bad for you. One of those 3 directions is awful. You like it just gives the ball back to the Old World Alliance, who have another drive. It's not an incredibly unlikely scenario that if that ball gets thrown up that way, they just give it to the halfling, throw the halfling down this diagonal, and he just runs off and scores and saves the game for him because you can't reach. Like it's not even that incredibly unlikely. But more likely, you wouldn't even have to do that. You could get the ball, you could just blitz this guy and go and screen over here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One rush and you're in scoring range with the catcher. Can't be reached by anyone over here. Can only be rocked by these guys. He's going to be knocked down probably. Put an auger in the way. You just get to score next turn. And I mean, even now, it's a non-zero possibility, right? The halfling goes in. This is a 2 dice block, and you follow. You can 1 dice block with no block there. Block or no block if you get this pout. And these guys come through and blitz this guy. And you just get the ball. Never mind. Why would you do that? I mean, this seems much stronger. Awesome. Awesome sauce. However, will the corn safe moves later? However, will the corn get out of this? Immense pressure that the Old World Alliance put them under. He knows he's got a guy back here, right? Oh, look. Added to the screen. That's nice of him. Wrong direction. Doesn't matter. Dead dwarf. Apoed it. Useful. Okay. Bloodspawn fails. Will the ogre fail? No, that's your assist. That was quite clearly your assist. Didn't blitz a mighty blow, just to base the ball. Now if the ogre rolls a 1... Oh my god, he took the block. Which means that the Bloodspawn gets to kill the mighty blow tackle now. Blitzes with the ball carrier and is 1 skull away from disaster. Doesn't kill the mighty blow tackle. Safe moves at the end. Full power's the catcher. Pushes. Hasn't moved the Slayer. Moves the Slayer. Gets a POW. No idea why he did that dodge, but sure. And gets a 1D POW as well. And a stun. And another 1D POW. Holy shit. And another stun. What an incredible turn. Is he just dodging the ball carrier? It feels like he's just dodging the ball carrier, right? Oh no, he's relying on a blitz from the... Oh my days. Oh my... Wait, what? Oh my god, he just ate that. Okay. Sure. Oh, as it turns out, he's sacked. Terrible scatter. Worst possible scatter. Doesn't get a POW. Oh my days. Quick game of pass the parcel later. Oh, that's turned into a real good scatter. Potato. One dodge. Oh my days. Absolute glory. You know what's sad, right? I'm laughing and stuff. Genuinely, I'm very sorry, YouTube viewers, but statistically, both of these players are better than most of the people watching this video. Gets the 1D POW. That means it's not even a 1 dice on the ball. It's... Oh, no, wait, it's a catcher. It was always a 2 dice on the ball. Doesn't POW him. Does not POW him. Amaze balls. Right. Is there any way to not dodge? I don't think so. It is heading, but like it's true, right? I mean, I don't know my YouTube demographics. It's a very new channel. I only get like 100 odd views on each of these videos. But it seems unlikely that 100 odd is all made up of 60% coaches and above. Like, but people who have bad results and aren't great at playing can regularly see, especially when it's pointed out, or hinted at in the old like teacher sense, what the problems are. But when they play, they can't keep track of that, and they make the mistakes themselves. Like I coach, right? I used to. I haven't done it in a while. I took a break, and that was basically it, right? The people I coached watched my channel. They knew the lessons, and yet when they played, they made the same mistakes because they just didn't drill it into themselves. Like, it wasn't drilled in. They didn't realize that they were making the mistakes. It's a huge swathe of coaches who basically kind of half know what they're doing, like these two, right? They kind of half know what they're doing. And that runs a gamut from like 50% up to like 65% or something. And 65% coaches are very much better than 50% coaches. But this is still the same group that I'm watching right now. And I'm just laughing at them because they're so bad. Like, it feels bad, right? Like that. But ultimately, the people who are watching this and have worse results than these two, for a lot of you, it's not that you can't do it, it's that you don't. It's that Blood Bowl isn't worth the effort, which is completely fine. Like, Blood Bowl is just a fun outlet for you. You either enjoy the game or you enjoy the social aspect of your leagues or whatever, and actually spending time getting better is a chore that is unnecessary for your enjoyment of the game, which is completely fine. But like, it still leaves that as a true fact statistically. Most of the people watching are worse than this. So you could technically get away with not doing the dodge here. He can block him, taking away the guard. He can block him and put a guard on him. If it's a POW, especially, he can block him and take a push and follow, and then that's 2 dice to chain him out. I don't know if all of that adds up to the 89%, but at the very worst there, if any of this goes wrong, that would have gone wrong and the ball would be on the ground next to a guy who's got sure hands. Whereas if that goes wrong, the ball is still on a blodger. So I would probably try it. Oh, the Slayer was on the ground. Oh, my bad. This is different then. I didn't realize the Slayer just stood up. Then I don't think there is anything you can do. Um, yeah, it's probably worth doing the 1 in 9 with this halfling instead because of the failure state. So if you do the 1 in 9 with the halfling, that's after you've done these 2 blocks. If you got the POWs, that's a 2 dice block, and then that is a blitz away, which is a 1 in 36. But all of that farting around might end up being the same as just doing the dodge. It's just the failure state is better of anything else going wrong. The worst failure state you're looking at right now is ball on the ground because there's still time for Corn to score. So I would probably roll any dice first to avoid ball on the ground failure state, or to minimize it. Because if all of that happens, as we just said, then the ball is a 1 in 36, is a 3% of it going on the ground rather than 11% of it going on the ground. And that's probably all I would care about right here. As there's enough time for the Corn to score, I would be very, very wary of the ball being on the ground. but it doesn't matter. He just dodges. And somehow the Old World Alliance do not lose this game. They still don't get their players back, though. Still missing 2 important players. But they still have 11, right? It's just one of them's a halfling. And I think the Khorne now have a 2-turn, don't they? I said one of them's a halfling. Hello, Nat. Alright, we get one of them up into scoring range. The ball is deep, so you probably just want to run the other one up into scoring range too. Or you just leave one scoring threat and what? Oh! We're not throwing the pass. We're just not moving the other guy. You can rant during this game if you want. That this game is a waste of space. Why are we... Did we even look at any possible, like, chains or anything before we just immediately blitzed there? So how is this guy going to score now? I guess, was this a 5+ pass into a 4+ catch and a 4+ jump and 2 2s? Sure. Good job. Oh, dude, just press end turn, man. Just press end turn. No one cares. The game is over. What are you doing? Oh, good Lord. Yeah, you showed him. Super magic awesome. All right, thanks for wasting our time. That was, I mean, to be fair, the entire game was that, wasn't it? I feel overly mean. Like, it's not their fault again. Like, if Jimmy, like, Fantastic sends you a DM saying, hey, would you like to be in the Super League. It's the same as when you get offered a ticket to the World Championship, isn't it? You're not going to say, no, I'm shit. Because it's Blood Bowl. It doesn't actually matter if you're that bad. You can still win games. It's not like I'm not having a go at them. I'm just grumpy because like it's pointless. I'm just watching two people who aren't very good like smash their toy soldiers together and see which one's head falls off first. Instead of getting to like, solve puzzles and talk about correct plays and lines, because that was just useless. Anyway, see if I'm less grumpy in the next one. See you there.